Hi, welcome to Learning Monkey. I am Vikram. In this class, we will try to understand JK flip-flop. In our previous classes, we have clearly covered what is meant by SR flip-flop and what is meant by D flip-flop. If you haven't watched those videos, please watch those videos, because this video, we are going to make this video under the assumption that you have watched those videos. If you haven't watched those, because in those videos we have clearly explained for every possible input. So for every possible input, how the flip-flops will behave, that explanation has been clearly explained in those previous videos. Please watch those videos and come back here. In this video, we are going to directly see the characteristics table, excitation table and characteristic function directly. So and every video in our channel is going to be a part of entire course or a playlist. Our suggestion is to follow the entire course so that you can have better understanding of the concepts. So this characteristic table, so it is a SR flip-flop characteristics table, and this is the sequential circuit for SR flip-flop. So these concepts has already been discussed, but in this SR flip-flop we are having a problem with input 1 1. So whenever the inputs of SR are 1 1, so we are going to get an invalid state. So in the JK flip-flop, with a little changes in this SR flip-flop, so in the JK flip-flop, with little changes in the SR flip-flop, we are going to avoid this invalid state. So this invalid state will get converted into complement state, which means that whatever the input that is there at Qn, so this Qn will get complemented whenever the input is 1 1. So if it is a 0, the Qn will get the Qn plus 1 will get converted to 1. Similarly, if it is 1, so the Qn plus 1 is going to get converted into 0. So how the connections are to be made? So the name JK does not mean anything, whereas SR stands for a set and reset. So the here in the JK, what is the extra, what is the changes that needs to be done to this SR flip-flop is, it is we are going to add and this will get connected to Q. So this is an extra connection made. So this is the changes that are made to the SR table, SR flip-flop. With these changes, the JK, this 1 1 situation will be changed to complements. We are not going to discuss about these possibilities, because these possibilities will be the same. In the JK, these possibilities will be the same. Now this is a JK flip-flop, characteristic table of JK flip-flop. So far this is an invalid state. Now we are going to change this invalid state. So how this invalid state will get changed, that we will try to understand. Okay, so now this is JK. This is the JK circuit, JK flip-flop circuit, and whenever the inputs are 1 1 and the clock is 1, so if the Q values are 0 1, so already in the previous state, if the inputs are 0 and 1, how they are going to change? So this is 1 and this is going to come here, and this 0 is going to provided. This is a 3 input NAND gate. Now the inputs are 1 1 0. 1 1 0 means at least 1 0 is there, means NAND is going to produce an output of 1. So the concepts were clearly discussed. So this is a 3 input NAND gate which is having 1 1 1 as the input. All ones means it is going to produce an output of 0. Now this is a 0, this is a 1. So this 0 is provided here as the input 1 0, and this one will be provided as the input here. Okay, so now 0 1 means 0 1 means it is going to produce an output of 1. So this will get changed to 1, so it will get rewritten. So this one is already here. So 1 0 means again this is 1, so this 0 will be made as 1. Again this 1 is provided here, 1 1, this is going to provide an output of 0. Again 0 0, 0 0, it is going to be 1 permanently. So here the circuit will get settled down. So what happened is, previously the input is 0 1, it has been changed to 1 0. Okay, previously the value of Qn is equal to 0 and this Q complement is equal to 1. So the new input is, the new output, the present output is going to be 1 and this is going to be 0. So what happens when 1 1 0 is provided, means Qn is going to be 1. Similarly, if the input is 1 and 0, if the previous inputs are 1 and 0, again 1 1 is provided. So what happens here is, this is a 0, so it will get changed to 0, and this is 1, it will get changed to 1. Now let's check the inputs, outputs. So how the outputs will change. So 1 1 0 means it is going to produce an output of 1. 1 1 1 means it is going to produce an output of 0. And here we are having a 0, 0 will be provided here, and here we are having a 1, 1 will be provided here. So this is a 1 0 means 1, and this is 1. Okay, we will start with any one of them. So 1 1 0, 1 0 1, and this is 1 1, this is 1 1, it is going to be a 0. So this one will get changed to 0, and this 0 will get converted to 1. So previously we are having 1 and 0 as the outputs, and those outputs has been complemented to 0 and 1. So that is the benefit of a JK flip-flop. So apart from the SR flip-flop, the invalid states that are there in the SR flip-flop has been converted to complements of previous inputs. So whenever 1 1 1 is provided, whenever 1 1 1 is provided, so it is going to be a 0. Okay, so this is the characteristics table of JK flip-flop. Now we will try to draw the characteristic function. We will try to derive the characteristic function for JK flip-flop. So the characteristic function is Qn plus 1 is equal to, so here we are having a JKQN, where it is going to be 0 0. Okay, so now 0 0 0 1, here it is 1, and 1 0 0 1, 1 0 0 1, and 1 1 0. So 1 1 0. Okay, so now this is 1 subcube, this is 1 subcube, and this is a redundant prime implicant. We are not going to consider this, and this output is going to be, it is J K bar, and this is going to be J bar Qn. Okay, so this is the what we call it as a characteristic function of this. And now coming to the excitation table. So now you can draw the circuit for this. Okay, so now the excitation table for this is, the discussion about excitation table has already been done. So whenever one of the input is there, and if you want to excite it to another output, so if Qn is having some value, and this value, if you need to excite it to another value, what are the inputs required? So this concept has already been discussed. 0 excited to 0, 0 excited to 1, 1 excited to 0, and 1 excited to 1. So now 0 excited to 0. So whenever 0 excited to 0, 0 excited to 0, and do we have any other possibilities? Only two possibilities. So here, see here, J is 0 and K is don't care. J is 0 and K is don't care. Whenever 0 excited to 1, so 0 excited to 1, let's check. 0 excited to 1, 0 excited to 1 here, and 0 excited to 1 here. So here J is equal to 1, J is equal to 1, and K is don't care. J is equal to 1 and K is don't care. Similarly, if you are going to the next excitation is 1 to 0. 1 to 0, one possibility here and other one is here. So see here, these two. So J is don't care and K is equal to 1. J is don't care and K is equal to 1. The next excitation is 1 to 1. So one excitation from 1 to 1. So what are the possibilities? It is 1 to 1 and this is 1 to 1. So these are the two possibilities. Do we have any more? No, only two possibilities. So here J is equal to don't care and K is equal to 0. J is equal to don't care and K is equal to 0. So this is the excitation table for JK. So this is all about a JK flip-flop. Hope you got the clarity on this concept, and our suggestion is to follow the previous videos where we have discussed about SR flip-flop and D flip-flop. That helps you a lot in understanding the JK very easily. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and press bell icon for the latest updates. And if you have any doubts regarding this concept, please post your doubts in the comment section below. Thanks for watching.